Hey guys, it's Nate with Sauce Ain't the Boss here again, and today is day number 361 of quitting alcohol. Today I was thinking a lot about how when we feel depressed or we feel anxiety or we feel unhappy, sadness, a lot of these negative emotions, rather than looking inward and trying to find a solution within ourselves, because we're all capable of working on and fixing ourselves. And sometimes we're more capable than others at doing that, even maybe therapists or, we turn to outward sources like prescription drugs or even alcohol or illegal drugs or other addictions, food for comfort. We're looking for outward sources to fix what's wrong with us inside, right? That empty feeling, that pit feeling, these emotions, trauma, grief. I mean, the list goes on and on. When we feel things that are uncomfortable, that we don't like, we immediately look for things to fix us, or substances or other people, or whatever we can somehow grasp at that we think will give us some temporary relief from whatever it is we're feeling or going through. And I think that that's normal, that we look for something to fix us, right? Because we don't know what to do ourselves. And what I've learned a lot over this last year is that we can work on ourselves and fix ourselves. We all have it within us to become better on our own. Now, I'm not saying that, I use the term people looking for, some kind of relief with finding a counselor or a therapist or something like that. And even prescription drugs, I mean, maybe there is a time and place for those things, and there can be some usefulness in that. But even that, sometimes prescription drugs, for example, are just fixing the symptom. They don't really truly get to the root of the problem. That's something that, we have to look inwards for to solve within ourselves. Now, we can go our whole lives and continue to go to therapy, continue to drink alcohol, continue to take prescription drugs, illegal drugs, eat food, have addictions, whatever. And, that's just how we get on with our lives and deal with, life not being what we think it should be, right? But, that is one way to live life, though, and never getting to the root of the problem and just kind of masking the root and the problem with, taking things to fix the symptom. And I did that for 20 plus years. And so the point of today's video is to let you guys know, that you are capable of fixing yourself. You don't need substances. You don't need somebody else. Can things be useful at times? Other people helping you along the way? Absolutely. I think we all can use some help, need some encouragement. Heck, that's why I'm doing these videos, to talk about topics like this that maybe are taboo, or that, maybe you haven't thought about or heard of or whatever. And, you may say I'm full of crap and, keep on keeping on with your drinking or whatever you want to do. And that's your choice. That's life, right? I mean, if I help somebody, great. If I don't, then that's fine too. But I think it's important to, realize and empower yourself that you are capable of fixing yourself, that you are capable of getting past alcohol. A lot of people are capable of fixing their alcohol addiction on their own. I've done it. I did have the support of my wife and family and that kind of thing. But I'm going to be very honest. A lot of it was my own journey, my own challenges, and dealing with those, feeling the pain, the discomfort, facing things about myself that were uncomfortable. And you can do that on your own. You can do that in therapy. You can do that many different ways in group meetings, going to AA. There's a lot of tools out there. I look at all these things as tools, right? And none of them are necessarily bad if they're helping you, right? But at the end of the day, you still at some point in this journey are going to have to, if you want to stay off the alcohol long term, in my opinion, you're going to have to do some self work. You're going to have to look at yourself, not rely on things or others at some point to fix yourself, because that's when the going gets tough, so to speak, and that's when the growth happens and that kind of thing. And, you know, a lot of these things are temporary, you know. It's just like going to AA. What do you do when you're outside the meetings? You know, what do you do once you get out of the rehab clinic? What am I going to do after I'm done doing these videos for a year? You know, we all have those situations that, you come at a crossroads where the buck stops with you. It's like I always talk about, that day's coming, no matter what route you go. And it's important to know and empower yourself that you can do it. It's in you. You can fix yourself, you know. And I just know people in my own family that have gone through some pretty hellacious trauma and some horrible things. And yet they've never been to therapy. They've worked on these issues themselves. Meditation, a lot of the times people don't realize, I think, the power they have within themselves. And that's sad, you know. They feel hopeless. They feel like they can't get past these things. And, you know, some of these things, maybe some of these traumas and some of these major griefs in our life and difficult things, maybe there is no, quote, cure for them. And, maybe some of these things are always going to kind of be our Achilles heel. But what you can do is learn how to deal with them better, learn how to navigate life with that. For example, with me, if you want to put it into a physical standpoint, I have a bum ankle, and every time I hike, every time I walk, every time I run, I feel that pain, that little bit of uncomfortableness. I've learned to live with it. I've learned to move a certain way. I've learned to accept it, and it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm just okay with it, you know. And is it something that will always be there? It might be. But does it wreck my life anymore? Does it something that holds me back? No, I've just learned to navigate and be okay with it, and through just working on it, and that's what I'm trying to say is, there are some things in life that and alcoholism might be that one of those things where it's always going to be there. It's always something that is going to hang over you to some degree. Maybe for some of us it's something that we know we just can't have a drink, that kind of thing. And is that a bad thing? You just learn to live with it. It's not something that is necessarily good or bad. It just is what it is. And what's important is how you move forward, what you do every single day to make the best out of life with the problems that you have, the issues that you have, the hangups that you have, and use your own, your own well-being, your own self to do that. And we're all capable, right? So be empowered, man. Just grab life by the horns and rock it. And there's no reason not to. You can curl up in a ball in the fetal position over in a corner and be woe-is me and play that victim card and say your life sucks and you've got all these problems. But you know what? We all got our problems. We all got our cross to bear. We all got our physical problems, mental problems, spiritual problems, health problems. I mean, none of us are perfect, right? We're all imperfect people trying to get through this life. And, but know that you can better yourself, that you can deal with these things without taking a drug, without relying on other people to fix things for you. You are capable. It's just like, I go back to that blown head gasket. If you watch that video in that Camry that I had and how I was super stressed about it, and I'd never changed a head gasket before, and everybody was telling me, oh God, it's the worst job ever. It's horrible. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Just get rid of the car, they said. I don't know how many people told me that. And everybody's telling me I'm screwed and all this stuff. I got a quote and it was thousands and thousands of dollars, right? And so, I'm hearing all this negativity out there, right? That's all and I use this as a life lesson for me, and hopefully maybe you guys can get a takeaway from it too. But I started feeling kind of hopeless, like I'm screwed. I just lost thousands of dollars and blah blah blah, and everybody's telling me so. And then I thought to myself, you know what? If Billy Bob or whoever knows how to change a head gasket and they did their first one, why can't I learn how to do it? Why can't I educate myself and make sure I get the right tools to do the job and just do it and learn and grow? And you know what? If I screw it up, I can do it again. I can keep trying till I get it right. So that's what I did. I said, screw it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to grab this thing. I'm not going to be intimidated. I'm not going to let what everybody else is telling me, you can't do this and this is so bad, affect me. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it right, and I'm going to make sure it gets done. And it took me time. Did I make mistakes along the way? Yeah. Did I get those bolts that wouldn't come off? Yeah. Did I get those bolts that broke off? Yeah. Did I fix those? Yeah. And that's just the thing. It may take some time. You may run into some hiccups along the way with whatever journey you're on. If it's quitting alcohol, changing a head gasket, or whatever, this all applies to life, right? But just keep moving forward. Educate yourself. Don't ever feel like you're not capable or that you can't do it. Because if I had listened to all the naysayers in my life, you can't start your own business. Why are you leaving the grocery business? They told me. You've got a wonderful benefits package. You've got a 401k plan. You're making good money. People like you here. You've got friends here. If you start your own business, there's so much uncertainty. I mean, I had people, vendors, customers, coworkers, everybody, I don't think I had hardly anybody being positive about it, to be honest with you. And had I listened to all those naysayers, that would have been the biggest mistake of my life, or at least one of them. And same with the car, same with, quitting alcohol. Some people wanted me to keep drinking. There's part of myself wanted to keep drinking, that side of you that is no good for you. If you listen to all this negative stuff, you're not gonna get to where you really want to be. You're not gonna be the best version of yourself. You're not gonna fix yourself. You're not going to advance or progress in this life. And so just because everybody says one thing, or you have self-doubt, or I think that's one of the biggest walkaways I think I want to tell you guys as I wrap up this channel is, this is a powerful one, guys, too, is you can fix yourself. You can do it. You are capable. Is it going to suck a little bit? It might. Is it going to be tough? It might be. Is it going to require some effort? Is it going to require you getting out of your comfort zone and feeling discomfort? Yeah, it is. But it's so worth it. And I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest with you. If I had to go back, the thought of going back to where I was on the day one video and have to, if I knew I had to go through all that again from the beginning to get to where I am today, I would do it again, because life is that good now compared to what it was when I was stuck in the alcohol trap. And so empower yourselves, guys. You're capable of more than you think, more than you believe. Believe in yourself, and this isn't some Tony Robbins self-help thing or anything like that. I'm not some guru or anything. I'm just expressing what's in my heart to you guys. After going through this last year and what it's all been, and it's coming to its fruition now. And I just wanted to share that one with you guys today. So if you guys are enjoying these videos, please give them a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, and most importantly, remember, sauce ain't the boss, you are. You guys have a great day.